Miss Aurorah is back. Okay, Secured Entrepreneurs, it's early in the morning. You already know. Miss Aurorah is about to get this day started. But first, why did Simone send Miss Aurorah this platform? Arrived. Okay, I'm looking at Arrived and I'm like, OM to the G. If you've been with the Secured Entrepreneur movement for any length of time, you already know that Miss Aurorah is wild about real estate investment trusts. Miss Aurorah is wild about private equity investments. And as a matter of fact, Miss Aurorah will tell any secured entrepreneur who comes on board here and is wanting to get into real estate, the first thing that I tell them is you need to start looking at real estate investment trusts. Start, get in the game. You don't need as much as you would need if you're going out there to start your project by yourself. Okay, get in the game, right? So I'm looking at this platform and I'm like, oh, this is money hand over fist. And I'm really surprised that more people aren't doing something like this. And then I look further and I'm like, oh, Jeff Bezos is involved in this. I'm seeing like the former CEO of Zillow. It's either the current or the former CEO of Uber. And I'm like, okay, these are some wise people. I'm checking out the team, right? I'm like, okay. Let me find out how many secured entrepreneurs are actually already up on Arrived, actually already investing with Arrived. If so, I need to know what your experience has been thus far. And for those of you who are going to take the first look, what are your thoughts on this platform? Do you believe that you're going to be able to get a good return? Because what they're doing is they are getting these residential homes. They're renting out these homes. You invest in these properties, okay? And you get a return when they rent these places out and all this good stuff here. We're going to get into it because in this video, we're getting into the Arrived platform a review. Can we do that? All right. So for those of you who do not know who I am Miss Aurorah Dey, and this is the Secured Entrepreneur Movement. All right, now secured entrepreneurs arrived. Okay, Arrived. How Arrived works. Okay, let me just get right into this. Okay, at Arrived, our mission is to empower the world to build wealth through modern real estate investing. So this is modern real estate investing, secured entrepreneurs. Okay, to accomplish this, we created an investor experience that reduces the difficulties and simplifies the complex decision-making traditionally associated with real estate investing so everyone can do it. Okay, this is a better experience for investors, okay? Traditional investing in rental properties is complex and time-consuming. Below is the 16-step process needed for purchasing a rental home. There is a steep learning curve, and the process requires a significant time and resources. Okay, we set out to radically simplify this process and make it accessible to anyone, okay? So they're going through the old way to buy rental properties, okay? But this is the new way. The Arrived way to invest in single-family residential properties and vacation homes. We set out to radically simplify this process and make it accessible to anyone. With Arrived, investors can browse available single-family residential homes and vacation rentals, pre-vetted based on their appreciation and income potential. Now, I want to tell the secured entrepreneurs something because I'm going to show you what these places look like if you haven't already seen them. I'm not impressed with any of them. I'm just going to tell you that. Mr. Aurorah is not impressed with any of them, okay? Choose how much to invest in each property and fund their first investment in minutes, okay? So the way. So number one, they're telling you to browse the homes, select shares, sign and invest, earn income and appreciation potential, okay? 4 simple steps. Browse homes, select shares, sign and invest, earn income and appreciation potential. All right, here's the process. In addition to making the investing experience faster and easier, we have spent a great deal of time developing an operational model that allows us to maximize returns for our investors. While many different components go into maximizing investor returns, the two main areas that we focus on are the acquisition and management of our rental properties. Below, you can learn more about the arrived process. Okay, so they're going to get into the robust property acquisitions. They're going to tell us how they do that. They're going to tell us about the efficient property management. Okay, now I want to get to the benefits. All right, benefits to investing with Arrived. Not only have we dramatically improved the investor experience and built a robust operation strategy, but we have also focused on building many other benefits that make investing in top quality real estate easier. Below are a few benefits of investing on the Arrived platform. Here we go. We gotta love this. Low minimum investment. With Arrived, it is just as easy to invest $100 as it is to invest $100,000. We have removed the high barriers of entry to rental home investing. So right off, you see that if you're interested in any of these properties, you're interested in making some monies, all you need is $100. Okay. Second, diversify your investments. Diversification is a potent tool for reducing risk. You are assessing this diversification by investing in multiple real estate properties, markets, or asset types. Third, no operational responsibility. Arrive takes all operational responsibility for the home. So you can just sit back and relax. Okay, you can just relax. Okay, truly passive and consistent income. I like that. That's what really caught my attention when I first came to the platform. Okay, truly passive and consistent income. Okay, we have designed our product around ensuring that rental payments are consistently paid out to our investors. Investors receive rental payments quarterly. Okay, secured entrepreneurs, you're going to get paid quarterly, right? Every 3 months, you can expect to have yourself some monies from Arrived because you have invested in some or many or one of their properties, right? Top renters. We vet our long-term tenants, and they can become co-investors by buying shares in the rental property they are staying in. This sounds like something somebody told me the other day, that they were in a place that they were going to be able to make an investment in. That they're renting a place where they are going to be able to make an investment in. So that's what I thought about when I heard that, okay? Benefits from scale. Thanks to our scale of operations, we can further decrease many different types of costs and improve returns. No personal liability. We place all new properties in an LLC, and I'm going to get to their structure in a moment, which means there is zero personal liability for investors from any lawsuits or personal guarantees for financing debt. Access to the most lucrative markets. We allow investors to access markets with the highest returns, even if those markets are very far away from where you live. Access to professional grade technology. We utilize several advanced and expensive technology platforms to help us make better property acquisition and management decisions. We have built a much better way to invest in real estate, and we look forward to showing you the results. So now they're asking you to sign up today. All right. So far, secured entrepreneurs, if you just read that, what are your thoughts? Would this be some, oh, okay. All right. So when I read it, All right, let me find out some more. Let me hear some more, right? So I start reading these frequently asked questions. Okay. Who legally has ownership of the house? Well, when you purchase shares in an arrived home offering, you directly buy ownership in the individual series of a series LLC. Now, I don't know how many of these secured entrepreneurs understand what the series LLC is. I think there's 5 states that will allow you to organize a series LLC at this time. Okay. And I'm going to go down to the bottom and read all of this to you as it relates to how they are organized. But what they're telling you is that you directly buy ownership in the individual series of a series LLC. So there are layers of LLCs that are allowed to be recorded. All right. And each LLC is owning something. Okay, each LLC is owning something, and there's a main LLC that is managing the other LLCs. Okay, depending on how people set that up, that's how that would go. Okay, so then it says, for example, if you purchase 1% of the shares in a single home offering, you would then be entitled to 1% of the economic interest of the asset over time, which may include income from rent or property value appreciation. How much do we love that? Who can invest in Arrived Homes properties? Currently, the Arrived platform is open to the U.S. residents above the age of 18. Individuals may also invest through certain entities or self-directed retirement accounts. Okay. Individuals need not be accredited investors to participate in the Arrived platform. Will I have any responsibilities for managing properties I invest in? If not, who is responsible? Nope. Arrived takes care of all the home ownership responsibilities, including the selection, purchase, and renovation of the home or vacation rental, as well as finding tenants, managing bookings, and dealing with maintenance requests. Okay. What returns can I expect? And how often are rental payments distributed to investors? Returns are earned from rental income dividends and appreciation driven by changes in property values. In Q3 of 2022, Arrived investors collectively earned nearly $374,000 in dividends, with annualized yields ranging from 2.4% to 8%. Investors also earn $1.5 million in property appreciation. Our current policy is to distribute rental payments quarterly. Okay. What is the minimum initial investment? Our mission at Arrived is to make investing in rental homes accessible to everyone. As such, the minimum amount required to invest is $100. Hello. What happens if I want to liquidate my investment before the holding period ends? We've designed Arrived offerings for investors who want to invest in real estate for several years. Okay, pay attention, secured entrepreneurs. It's designed for investors who want to invest in real estate for several years to maximize return potential. Our anticipated hold period for each property will be 5 to 7 years. So secured entrepreneurs, please understand that when you mess around with Arrived, this is a long-term situation. This is a long-term situation. They have it set up for that. Okay. So quite possibly, you may not want to think about liquidation if in fact this is something that you have a true interest in, because they're telling you that, hey, listen, you're going to get a dividend check on a quarterly basis. And we love that. Okay. We don't have a problem with that, but just bear that in mind. Okay. We understand that plans change and some investors may want to liquidate their investments after a shorter period. We are working on a program that, subject to the compliance and transfer restrictions described in our offering circular, and you need to take a look at that. Okay. Would allow investors to request to redeem their shares and liquidate their investments. Okay. And then they go into all the risk factors. Okay. I want to get into something else that's going on this website. The other thing that I think is very good that they do is they have a webinar. Investing in Arrived webinars. Join weekly webinars to help you get started with rental property investing. In addition, watch out for live Q&A, making for an engaging live experience with Arrive's leadership. Join the discussion and have your questions answered by our industry experts, okay? And then they give you the opportunity to watch the recording. They have the webinars calendar, okay? So I appreciate this. That hey, you need more information? Here we go. Okay? And they're showing you that these are other on-demand webinars that you can watch, right? I like that. I got a kick out of the Taxes 101 webinar. I thought that was interesting. Because they did discuss real estate investment trust taxes and things like that. But, you know, the secured entrepreneurs know that we do things the right way over here. We do things the way that, you know, maybe most people, because they haven't explored it, they don't know that it's something that is being done. All right. Now, there's one other thing I want to show the secured entrepreneurs. Okay. These are the properties that they say are coming soon. I noticed that these properties are in Knoxville, Tennessee. Now, these are rentals, right? They say these are rentals and vacation look at this. These are homes in North Carolina, homes in Arkansas, okay, Georgia, right? I'm not impressed by any of these homes. Alabama, Indiana, the sweet spot in Scottsdale, Arizona. And they're showing you how many investors they have in these homes. Okay, so they're showing you that some are single family, some are vacation, right? They're showing you that. Okay. Now, it is what it is where I'm going with this. It is what it is. And I want the secured entrepreneurs to comment below to let Miss Aurorah know your thoughts. You know, as you're looking at the properties, you can see that these are like starter home properties. They're not extravagant. They're not hard to rent is where I'm going with this. These are homes that you could take a look at and say, you can clearly see these homes would be easily rented. They probably have a good a price per month for a rental that would keep the place rented is where I'm going with this. It would, these are not outrageously large homes. You can clearly see that. Okay. So I can see why, as we're scrolling, you see how many investors have invested in each home because it just makes sense for the area. So people are doing their due diligence, their research. As a matter of fact, I just put a reel up on Instagram about the top 5 things that you're going to need to do before you commit to an investment. And as a matter of fact, I'll put it in the video. I'll put it in this video so that you all can hear that minute of what Miss Aurorah is saying about that. But you see that the homes look like, yeah, they're going to be rented. Okay. And I did see 2 homes that, somebody would probably rent for a vacation, something like that. Okay. Other than that, there's one other thing that I want to point out to the secured entrepreneurs about Arrived. Okay, so we see here where Arrived says they are backed by a world-class group of investors. What did I say? It's Bezos Expeditions, personal investment company of Jeff Bezos. Is it Bezos or Bezos Secured Entrepreneurs? Hello. Okay. And Spencer Raskoff, former CEO of Zillow and general partner of 75 and Sunny. And then Dara, I'm not even going to mess with the last name, the CEO of Uber. I was like, okay, this is what, all right. They got all these people. I love it. right? I don't have a problem with it. Our investors believe in our mission to make real estate investing and ownership accessible to millions of people. Arrived has raised over $35 million in equity financing. I love that. And has secured over $100 million of debt financing to build this new category of consumer investing. I like it. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I'm telling you, Secure. I actually like it. Okay. All right. Now, here's the other thing. And I want you all to read all of this stuff. I was reading the Bloomberg article, billionaires back startup that wants to let anyone be a landlord. Okay. I actually like all of this. And I'm late. And thank you, Simone, because I didn't even know that this was in existence. Okay. I want to show you all here important information. Arrived Holdings, Inc. as a manager of Arrived Homes, LLC. Arrived, STR, LLC. Arrived Homes 3, LLC. And Arrived STR2, LLC. Together, the Arrived Issuers operates the Arrived.com website and is not a broker-dealer or investment advisor. All securities-related activity is conducted through Delmar Group, LLC, a registered broker-dealer and member of FINRA, SIPC. And they're telling you where they're located. Okay. But I'm pointing out that there is a holding company that is managing 4 LLCs. Okay. Understand that, secured entrepreneurs, what's really going on here. And you know how Miss Aurorah is consistently telling the secured entrepreneurs how to operate properly in commerce. And so when I did the full investigation, I said, man, I actually love this platform. I love what they're doing. Again, I can see from the properties that are chosen, they're not going to be hard to rent. They won't be hard for people to come and rent for a vacation. And if in fact you only have $100, you can't lose. You can't lose. Okay. So Ms. Aurorah is giving this a thumbs up for the secured entrepreneurs. I'm going to put the clip in as to the 5 things that you're going to need to do before you start this investment, because we just read that this is designed for long-term investment. Okay. So whatever monies you put in, these are monies that you can afford to lose in the event that it's lost, right? You're not going to need the money tomorrow night. Okay. And you will be paid a dividend quarterly. So you already know that you need to have those dividends going into the correct legal entity. Y'all already know. AurorahDayConsultant.com. Okay, don't play no games. All right. All right. Here's the clip. So if you have an interest in investing in the market or in private equity, Mr. Aurorah is going to tell you the top 5 things that you need to start doing right now. So the first thing you need to do, define your investment objectives and time horizon. Are you looking for short-term gains, long-term wealth accumulation, or simply income generation? The second thing that you'll need to do, determine how much risk you're actually willing to take on, because different investments require a different level of risk, and you will need to align your risk tolerance with your investment choices. The third thing is research and due diligence. You're going to have to thoroughly research these companies and the funds that you have an interest in. You're going to have to analyze financial statements, historical performance. You're going to look at the management team. You're going to check out the industry trends, okay? Especially when it comes to private equity, you're going to have a deep understanding of the investment's potential. The fourth thing that you're going to need to do is assess your own financial situation. Where are you in terms of liquidity and capital to invest? Because you don't want to invest any monies that you cannot afford to lose. And the fifth thing that you'll need to do is consider the time frame for your investment. Most stock market investments will be more liquid and suitable for short-term goals, while private equity deals would have a longer investment horizon. That's what Miss Aurorah wanted to share with you today in this video. And you all know you can find me, Miss Aurorah Dey, at AurorahDayConsulting.com. And until next time, ta-ta.